So we have another personality here with us. He's Lion Mahinda, Fernando, MJF, PMF, and he's going to contest for this election for the District 306C2 to be a governor. So we welcome you, Lion Mahinda.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining with us today. And we are going to learn from him what he has done in Lionism and what's his future plans. And before we go ahead with our program lineup, we would like to know about your early days, your school, your name, and your family. If you can just give a brief about.
I'm the youngest in my family. I have 6 brothers and 2 sisters. So I'm the youngest. My mother used to call me Namagrahaya. Namavinya Nisa Namagrahaya. So that's how my mother called me. So that's how I started, and I schooled at Dharmadutta College, Badulla. After that, I joined in the finance. That is one of the leading financial institutions in Sri Lanka. That's in 1989. At that time, my salary was 50 rupees per day. So that's how I started my career. So 1,500 per month. So I worked there until 1997. And 1997, I have started my own business. That is home furniture and distributors under my name. So after few years, after 5 years, I have diversified my business into interior designing. That is, we do all the interior designing. That is total solutions, total interior solutions. So that is how I have came into business now. Almost we are in 24th year now. Next year I'm going to celebrate the 25th anniversary. That is Silver Jubilee.
Nice. Wonderful. And also, maybe the audience would like to know how you joined Lionism, because someone has to invite you to join Lionism, and how was your early days?
Yes, actually my career Lionism I started in 2004.
Right.
At that time we were with District 306C.
Right.
So after 2005-6 only, it has diverted to 6 districts. So we were in 306C, and it has divided 1 and 2. So my first governor was, when I joined, the governor was Governor Kassapa, Mahinda district. Then after that, the governor was Governor Lasantha Gunawardena. I started my career Lionism with Lions of Badulla.
Right.
So after 2 years, once I joined there, within 6 months they asked me to hold the position of club secretary. So I accepted it. And Sajita, we learned a lot of things by accepting that position. Lionism is a great organization, and I had the great privilege to be in that club as a member, and I gained a lot of experience being as a lion. So I started that, and after 2 years, I wanted to extend another club.
Right.
So that called Lions Club of Uva Capital. In 2007-2008, then Governor Dr. Priyanka Badaritana time. So and the other thing is that's a very special year. Our own international president, he's from Sri Lanka, Lion Mahinda, he became the international president, and the same year we have celebrated our 50th year in Sri Lanka. Lionism started in 1917, but in 58 only we got Lionism to Sri Lanka. So that's a coincidence. We were able to introduce another club into this district.
Wow, wonderful. And you may have gone in a lot of stages, from starting as a secretary to leadership positions, and now you're going to be a governor in the time to come. So what made you to contest for this election?
That's actually Sajita. I have started with club secretary, and as I said, the club was inaugurated in 2007-8. I was the charter president on that, and I had the great privilege of getting 20 more members from the outside, and I was very happy at that time. And in after the years to come, I have been asked to serve in the cabinet, district governance program coordinators. Likewise, I became up to the grand position, that is cabinet secretary. That is in 2017-18. And 2019-20, I have been asked to serve in the cabinet as the cabinet treasurer also. So in the recent past, I had the great privilege of holding those two prime positions.
Super. And going back to your early days, and what was your best project, or what sort of significant project you would like to share with the audience today?
In Lions.
Lions.
Yes, we have started with little things, but when we get experience, and when we see the other Lions clubs doing better projects, so we were able to carry a lot of nice projects. Like one time I can remember in the New Year time, so we were searching what to do at this time. So we were, when we were thinking, we got a nice proposal from one of our members. We all are celebrating New Year in our home in grand manner, but there are people who cannot do this. So when we talking like, and we were fine, there are a few Lamanimasa, that called children's homes. There are a lot of people in and around Badulla. So we went to the relevant authorities, and we got the permission to hold Auludu Krida with lunch and things. So they approved this, and we were able to get 5 inmates, 5 centers. The inmates were around 800. So that is the main. That is the very first time we did a very good project. So they were very happy. Inmates were very happy, and we were given them the chance to do all the how to do charity, everything they did. And after that, in the evening time, we given them to play, like netball, volleyball, and cricket. There are a lot of girls and boys. Only girls are more than the boys, but they were very happy. At the end of the day, they were very happy, and we have served them lunch in a grand manner to serve themselves with a buffet table. So they were very happy because they always getting the lunch on a just on a plate. So on, we have started a lot of things actually in Badulla area, mostly in Badulla area. With my one of my proposals, we were able to open up a Dhamma Pasala, Dhamma school in Badulla. We have spent around 600,000 rupees for that, and we get the temple. They had the place, so we were supplying all the furniture.
Right.
Yes, furniture, everything we supplied. Then we have started that Dhamma school, so it is still running in a very good level.
So what is your future plan as a governor? What do you want this district to be? How do you want to take it to the international level? Because Lionism is all about international organization. So what is your focus, and what areas you want to improve?
Actually, Sanjita, I have 3 years to become the district governor. My year comes in 2023 and 24. So until then, I will be if I've been selected, This time I will be the second vice district governor in 2021-22, and 22-23 I will be the first vice district governor. I have to plan for another 3 years actually. I have already planned that to grab grab information from the clubs. We have around 90 clubs in our district, and we have around 2,500 membership. So I have planned to visit each club in a monthly meeting or another project or something like that. Actually, I want to meet not only the president, secretary, and treasurer. I like to see the general membership. Then only we can pass the message, and I can grab something from them also. So that is my idea in first year, to grab everything, and I have to teach them, if possible. I can teach them the proceedings of the meetings, and we have to keep the standard of our organization, because we are under a international organization. So we have to maintain and keep that level standards. We should not forget the formalities that were brought up by the successive personalities in the past, and they have been passed on to us to carry the system in an innovative path. So that is my first year idea. And second year, of course, I have to think with the experience of the first year, and I will get the club's sustainability in a plan level. So some clubs they are not much active,
Right.
but if we can give them a support, so they will definitely pick up. And this year, actually, I must thank the present governor, Dr. Rasik S. Priyantha. He has taken a right decision, that he has given the clubs a message. So some clubs are having members, they are not paid, and they are not attending meetings, or even they are not attending for the projects. So it is useless keeping people without paying or without getting involved in this club. So he has given that message to the clubs. If you have any like them, so just stop them. So as a governor, normally the years in governorship, international asked to raise the membership. So they gave some target, +1 or +2 or something like that. And the actual situation is, how many members will be absorbed. Sometimes we absorb members, but there are a lot of people who quit lines for many reasons. Sometimes maybe like this type of elections. Elections, we'll talk later on election system. So that's how it's running. So my plan is to keep clubs, which club system, and to help them and to grab their problems, and to support how we could support them to be solve out all these problems.
And there are audience who wants to join Lionism, and there are audience who are inspired by this Lions We Serve motto. And what is the message you want, or message that you want to give to the newcomers or the people who wants to join this organization?
Actually, Sajita, normally we don't take members on request. We actually ask from the clubs, if you have any friends are suitable to hold this membership, and we ask them to find out friends and ask them, invite them for meetings, or one or two meetings. So then we can decide whether he is suitable for this organization, and he also can come up to a certain decision that if I join in this, we get this type of recognition. I will add that with my experience when I joined Lionism. I joined the Alliance of Badulla. So some uh, uh, zone chairmans visit, region chairmans visit, like we get few special meetings, and the general meetings also there. In special meetings like visiting zone chairperson or the region chairperson, they used to bring something to be given to president, secretary, and treasurer. Or sometimes the person who introduced himself, the chief guest, the reading of the biodata, they used to give something for them. So we were seeing, I was seeing, so how can I get one of these? The pins and things, they come and give it. So I thought, yes, I should be able to hold some position. Then they will give me also. So that's how I become.
Inspired
Yeah,
you
yeah.
to be.
Then automatically they asked me to serve as the club secretary.
Absolutely.
So I took that opportunity. It was a challenging opportunity, but challenge can be changed into opportunity as well. So I took the opportunity and I served in grand manner. At that time, the governor was Governor K.D.K. Vijayanaga. He was the first ever governor, first governor in our present district, C2. So from him, I learned a lot of things. I still can remember his theme, consolidate through excellence. We are in excellence situation, but still we have something to be consolidated. So that was a challenging theme or the motto. So he started with that, and I also used that when I was appointed as the president of my own school, as the Always Association's president. So I took that motto into my my school. So I was the president for the OBA in the year 1995-96, and I have asked to continue for another 2 years. So I served as a president for that, and we have our own sports club there in Badulla, that called All Lutheran Sports Club. So I had a great opportunity to serve 2 years as the president of that also in Davanduta OBA, All Lutheran Sports Club. So we are having a tennis club, indoor badminton court. Likewise, we are enjoying the city. We have a very nice sports atmosphere in Badulla. We have all grounds together. People, everyone can do. One side is playing rugby, and one side is playing hockey. One side is indoor stadium. Everything is there. So that's like a cluster.
Right. And coming back to Lionism, it's not easy unless you get the support from your family. So would you like to tell about your family support?
Yes.
And in the future also it's needed.
Yes.
So what do you
Yes,
like to
my
share?
lion lady Fernando, she is also a member of our own club, and I have 3 daughters. They are studying. The elder one is studying in Manipal University, India, but with the COVID situation, we brought her here. Now she is doing online, and she is doing exercise and sports science.
Right.
Yes, she is to be continue that in Singapore next year. This year, she might go in this June, after June 30th. The second one is a medical student. She studied at Manipal University, and she came here due to the COVID situation. Recently, she went back to Malaysia to cover up the final 2 years. The younger one is still studying at Gateway College. He's doing O levels. and their support for me, to me, actually I can't say in words, because I have seen many people. They in Lionism, we normally call, we are in a family concern club. So somebody, when we ask to bring the wife, most of the people, they don't bring wife, because they want to enjoy the fellowship. So even I am enjoying the fellowship, I can enjoy that even with my family. So I used to bring my landlady at every occasion. So that's how they are supporting. Even these days, actually I'm full time this. Today I came from Bogavantala, it's around 3:30 in the morning. And again started at 7 o'clock, and we were running here and there and sort out things, and I'm in a campaign now, so I have to do a lot of things within. We have another 4-5 days to finish up all these things, and to give my visions to the clubs, that they will decide whom to come to hold this position.
So before we conclude, there might be a message for the delegates that you want to share. So take this opportunity to inform them how to support.
Thank you. Actually, we just had we had a meeting day before yesterday. It's a Zoom meeting, and it's for the candidates. Actually, I told the district governor and the convention steering committee chairperson, as well as the credential committee chairperson, we are Lions. We are going to give the leadership to our own hands. That is 2,500 people, right? So I am one of the candidates that people will decide. The delegate will decide whom to be the next leader. If I lose even, I don't mind, because if people doesn't like me, if people doesn't like Mahinda Fernando, I'm not going to do this again and again and to become leaders. So leaders, actually you can't make leaders. So leaders are little parallelly to be an example to others. So I did a lot of things. Actually, in my year as the cabinet secretary, I learned a lot of things, and I had the great privilege to grab a lot of friends, as well as in the administration side, which the part that I really like, the administration system of international, Alliance International, as well as the district level. So being as the cabinet, and I learned a lot of things, and I had the privilege of utilizing all these international protocols, as well as the district protocols, and the system of great Lionism, and applying them in the district by the district governor, and I'm well supportive to him to carry out his year in grand manner. So I did it, and I became the most outstanding cabinet officer in that year, 2017-18, with the governorship of Governor Asela Karunawardena. And the next year I had the privilege of being as the cabinet treasurer. When you select a leader, there is a possibility. My measurement is 50% people will like the leader, and 50% people which they don't like the leader. That is, they are not wish, and somebody's their wish is me. So that's how it depends. And over 50, 1% or 2%, more than the 50%, will definitely become the second vice district governor. So that's happened. So even day before yesterday night, I told them we are in a very good organization. I have served from Governor KDK, Vichanayake, up to Governor, the present Governor Dr. Rasika Priyan. I have served in many cabinets as many positions. I have served with them in a very uh, certain manners, like once I have been invited to serve in one part. I did my best for them. Not only them. I gave the best for the clubs, for our Lions. So we are serving the Lions movement, and we need only Lions to be together as friends.
Super.
We always say that in Lionism we have to keep them forward with brotherhood. So that is our motto. And we serve, not that I serve. So my vision is to we serve, march with our great motto we serve, and to we have a little separation. So we have to get them everyone in one audience. So that is my vision. And most of the past district governors, they asked me to come forward at this time, and they are also trying to solve this out in very good level, because we all are Lions, and out of 20 million of our country's majority, we have only 2,500 members. So we have to keep them together as brothers. So we have to maintain brotherhood every time.
So that's the message from Lion Mahinda Fernando, and he's another candidate for this election. So as delegates, do the right for him, and we wish him all the very best with your future endeavors. Thank you very much for joining with us.